All right, Shalom to the elect of Israel. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahar, Rakar Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. All right, this is Isaiah from GMS London, England. All right, this video, I want to be speaking about how the wicked are ruling. Okay, you have the wicked that is in power in these last days. Okay, and it's by prophecy that also that they are going to be brought down. Okay, the Lord is going to bring the wicked out of power because he's the Lord is the one that has allowed the wicked to rule, man. All right, for this time. So let me read the book of Job, chapter 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, if you have something in your hands, all right, that means it's within your control. All right, it's happening, things are happening under your watch. So the Lord has allowed the wicked to have rule and watch over the earth. And who is that wicked? Who's the wicked? That's the so-called white man. These people who call themselves white, all right, so-called because they're really red, they're the ones that are ruling. Those whose fathers go back to the line of Esau, Edom, in the Bible. They are the wicked. They're the Edomites. Okay? The ones running this earth, the ones in suit and ties coming on the media and the TV telling people what to do. All right? Giving these other nations sanctions. All right? Creating all these, wicked laws. Giving the rights and the protection to these alphabet groups. These LG, alphabet groups and all that wickedness that they're teaching. Why is that? That's because you have the wicked that's overseeing and ruling in this world. This world is ruled under the vibration of Satan right now. Okay? That's why we see all this wickedness happening and all the wickedness being, all the evil that's been done in this earth. All right? All the lies as well, because that's a part of it as well. The deception that these Edomites have brought out in the world, okay? Because it says he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Okay, if you're covering something over, that means you're deceiving. Okay, you're spreading lies. Okay, you're putting the truth away. And that's what they've done. They've put the truth of who the true judges are away, man. They've hidden the truth and who the true people of the Lord and the who the actual true image of the Lord is. Okay, the true people of the Lord being the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and the true judges, the Heavenly Father. All right, being a so-called black man. All right, and our Lord and Savior being a so-called black man according to the scriptures, but they've hidden this truth and put their image up through the Renaissance period, through iconoclasm, and put themselves up as being the people of the Lord and being, the Lord themselves, man, which is a lie, because and they have the icons that show this. All right, the icons in Russia, the icons, all over, Europe, even in different parts of the world, man. Because even that's scattered in Spain. There's these remnants and these relics and icons that show the true image of the people of the Lord being of color. Okay, and these Edomites, they have to pay for that. They have to pay for all the wickedness that they've done in this earth. All right, and right now, like the scriptures tell you, the people are mourning. Let me get a precept for that. This is the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Yeah, so when the righteous are in authority, just meaning the Israelites, the righteous people of the Lord, all right, starting with the elect, when the kingdom is set up, people are going to be rejoicing, okay? Because the laws, statutes, and commandments are going to be established. Things are going to be done fairly. Things are going to be just in the earth, okay? And that's going to be for, eternity, for everlasting, because we're going to have that everlasting rulership. So eventually, the nations, they're going to have their lands, they're going to have, their portion, and things are going to be done justly and fairly. Now, there will be judgment, when there's need, but things are going to be done in order and righteously, not how it is done in this world. Right now, things, wickedness can be committed and things get swept under the rug. Evil happens. And what do they have in these courts? They got loopholes. They got all these different things. So when somebody, escapes and gets away with crimes, because they're paying bail or they're paying whatever, that's wickedness, man. All right, you got a guy who's done, all these crimes like murders or you know, you name it, man, and they're just letting him rot, because there are some crimes, that are onto death in the scriptures, but they'll just have this person, in a jail cell, giving him 100 years or whatever. It's just crazy. So it's not going to be like that in the kingdom. All right, it says, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Okay, so right now you have the people mourning. Right now you have people protesting. Right now you have people that are not happy with the way that this world is being run. So you have to look at the management and who's managing the earth right now. That's under the management of these Edomites, the wicked. You got these elite so-called Israeli bankers, or small hatters. Okay, Amalek is who they really are. They're the ones that are putting these laws, in place. They're the ones that are controlling everything and financing things. And the result of that is people mourning. Okay. So you have the wicked that is in power, man. That's what it is. That's why people are not happy. That's why it's like a dark energy and spirit over this world, man, because it's being ruled by the power of Satan through these Edomites. But the Lord is the one that set them up. All right, let's get that precept, because the Lord set them up and ultimately for a fall, because they're going to be destroyed. The Lord is going to bring judgment on them. All right, this is Daniel's 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. So you see, the Lord has set up the basis of men. So that it shows you the levels, because these Edomites, they're the bottom of the nations, really. They're the worst of the heathens. All right, they are the worst of the heathens. A weaker people. Like the scriptures tell you, Esau's a fornicator. All right, he's profane. This man is not righteous, man. He's outside of the temple. He's not to be like seen as something that is righteous, man, because these Edomites are the wicked. Constantly they are putting evil out into the world. There's constant like people show you the images, the imagery in all these different cartoons, the subliminal messages that they put, they do all this wickedness, and that's the small hats as well. Okay, because they use their media in a deceptive way. All right, they use entertainment, they use film in deceptive ways, they use different things to destroy people. All right, they're lewd people, they're disgusting base people. That's just the facts. But the Lord has allowed these people to be over, the rest of the nations, all right, ruling, because That shows the power of the Lord. That he's taken someone for that came from the caves, all right, the rocks, like the scriptures tell you. All right, let's get that precept. All right, the Lord took somebody that came and crawled out from cold, dirty caves and put them, in power over all the nations, man. And then but this is his time to rule. Okay, this is Job chapter 30 and verse. Let's start. I'll start from 1. It says, "But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock." Yeah, because Esau is a fornicator. This guy is a freak. All right, he gets off with the animals, man. It says, "Yeah, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished, for want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness, in former time desolate and waste." Okay, because these Edomites were in a base state. They were in a low condition. People think that these Edomites have been on top of the world, ruling and had riches and just being on top forever. No, it's not been that way. Okay, they were in slavery. They were in a low position. It says, "Who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief." Okay, nobody wanted these Edomites around them. And it was known in the ancient world, even in the past, that these Edomites are not people that you want around you. Especially them small hats. Amalek. Why? Because they're troublemakers. They're thieves. All right, so people didn't want them around. But the thing is, you got now that they're in power, the Lord allowed them to come into this position. People are thinking, that they got that veil. Okay, so like the scriptures tell you that Satan be transformed into an angel of light. People don't, pinpoint and put the finger on it, but the Lord is revealing this person, man. The Spirit is exposing who these devils are. All right, and this is the point. It says, "To dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together." You see, so yeah, they came from the rocks, man. The caves. In the actual caveman refers to these Edomites. That's their history. All right? Didn't even have a proper language. They were just like making sounds of animals, man. But the Lord has allowed them to be in suits and ties now, flying airplanes, and in this kingdom, because that shows the power of the Lord. Because nobody thinks who's gonna bring these Edomites down. They're even so proud. They think who's gonna bring them down, but the Lord is gonna bring them down. All right, let's read that. This is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 1. "The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, power, concerning Edom." Edom, Adawam, meaning red, talking about these Edomites. All right, this is about them. "We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised." So these other nations really is looking down upon the nation of Edom. All right, these Edomites. Okay, especially those of America, which is Babylon. All right, which are to be destroyed. America is going to be destroyed. All right, that stronghold of these Edomites, America is going to be annihilated, and it's going to be the end result of nuclear destruction in World War III. All right, which we're at the door. That's close. That's coming. That's prophecy in the Bible. All right, because these Edomites have this NWO agenda. All right, to have all the people implanted with this MOTB. All right, the CHIP. And that's going to take place, that mandatory mark is going to take place before the end of America, before the destruction of these nuclear missiles. But that's what's going to bring the end of them and the end of their kingdom. And these other nations, these heathen nations, China, Russia, Turkey, the UK, all these other nations, they're going to be shooting their missiles upon America, and it's going to destroy this man's kingdom. Okay, it says, "The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock." All right, because these cavemen, all right, there goes that history again. These Edomites coming from the caves, now ruling the world, shows the power of the Lord, because they think they done it by their own sword, by their own mind and their own strength. No, the Lord allowed it by prophecy. All right, so they can run this world in wickedness, to be that example of how not to run the world, to be that example of a wicked ruler. And what happens when you go against the Lord and his word? That's these Edomites. They're going to be destroyed. Okay, it says, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? See, these Edomites have been ruling for this time, and they think, who's going to come against them? Who's going to bring them down? Who's going to put them and make them servants? Who's going to make them slaves? That's what they think. That's what they say in their mind. They're proud. But the scriptures say pride goes before a fall. So the Lord's getting ready to bring them down, man. All right? All the things that they have, the space station, you know, the high skyrise, you know, what is it? Skyscrapers and, you know, airplanes and all that stuff, it's got them proud. But the Lord had them allow them to have all these things. And he's going to take them all away. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You see, it says, I will bring thee down. The Lord is going to bring these Edomites down. These devils are going to be brought down by the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And that's what they're not thinking of, man. That's what the whole world is going to see. That's what the whole world is going to see, man. Let me close out with these last few scriptures. All right, these Edomites are going to get spanked bad in front of the whole world, man. With these ICBM missiles, they think that's going to be their great power and their weapon, but it's going to be used to destroy them and their whole kingdom, man. That's how the Lord's doing this, man. It's beautiful. Yep, so this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14. And where do I want to read from? Yep. This is Isaiah 14 and verse 11. It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Yeah, their pride is going to be brought down. Okay, when America is destroyed. All right, when Babylon is hit with those ICBM missiles. All right, in World War III. All right, because this death and destruction is going to come upon them. All right, and it's being brought from the Lord. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? All right. You know, Lucifer only meaning light bearer. Okay. So that's referring to these Edomites, all right, these wicked elites, because they're going to be brought down. They're going to be going into slavery when America is destroyed, when the Lord returns. All right. They were on top, all right, and had these nations under sanctions. They had these nations under them. But now the Lord is evening out the playing field. Okay, all these nations got nukes. They got ICBM missiles, man. It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. It says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit, yet to the grave. These Edomites, they're going to be brought down into destruction, into death. All right, the Lord's going to punish them bad, man. And they're going to think, they're thinking that that they are the Lord. That's what they think. You know, that's how proud that these devils are, man. But the Lord is going to bring them down in front of all the nations, man. All right, verse 16 says, it says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? You know, so that's the thing. These Edomites, they're gonna be punished in front of the world, man. The whole world's gonna see America's burning. All right, Babylon the Great on smoke, you know, flames of fire. All right, and in slavery, you know, when these Edomites and these heathens are chained up, because these heathen nations, they're all gonna be chained up together, man, in slavery with these Edomites. But Edomites are gonna be at the bottom again. And that's when it's really gonna be seen. It's gonna be seen like people are really gonna consider then like these Edomites really deceived the world, man. How is it that they were in power? How is it that they were ruling? How is it that they had a kingdom like America and look at it now? And all the glory is gonna be given to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man, who's done this. You know, only the Lord, you know, is gonna get the, you know, he's able to bring down these Edomites, man. All right, because everybody's thinking like, you know, who, you know, Esau's too strong. These Edomites are too strong. Their military is too strong. Their armory is too strong. But the Lord is stronger. You know, they got that saying, your arms are too short to box with God. So that's what's going to be shown, man. So I'm going to end it here. I want to say all praises be to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai Wahar Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and to the elect out there. Shalom.